I did not know that having more money was going to cause me so many problems. When I was a medical student, I dreamed big. I wanted to get by in life. My parents accompanied me as best they could to allow me to progress, but their means were not enough to allow me to realize my wildest dreams. So I had to work, be ingenious, create, innovate. We are in 2022, 08 years after my doctorate in medicine. To date, I can estimate at 15%, the percentage of achievement of my objectives, but already, this path to my success, which I have deliberately chosen, is already causing me many problems. Yes, I make more money. Yes, I can travel as I want. Yes, I can buy practically anything that makes me happy, within my modest means. Yes, I can have fun, enjoy life, go on vacation wherever I want, play life. But, in reality, I have a lot more problems now. Already, much more responsibility. When you are at the head of an empire which has more than 10,000 members, which directly supports thousands of people in several countries, Africa, the West, Asia, etc., in reality, you are not more free. You have to give it your all and always be your best self, every day. Every day. Others always expect a little more from you, and sometimes even beyond your abilities, without taking your reality into account, and often against your will. You are now prohibited from falling ill, because every day, your employees expect you to be always stronger. You now have a hectic life. You can leave your house in the morning at 8 a.m., and end your day in another country, because of an emergency or a responsibility to manage. You no longer have a personal life. Even more serious, when you have enormous visibility, videos with millions of views on the internet, untimely passages in the media, more than 1,000 conferences in the vocal cords, you become, in spite of yourself, a public figure. Every day, several people meet you on the way, sometimes in unusual places, accost you, want to chat with you, and above all, always film themselves with you. You must always smile, because it is your identity card. After a conference with more than 500 participants, you must take 300 photos at the end with the participants, and smile on each one. You must always be courteous, otherwise you will very quickly be called pretentious. You must always keep a low profile, because even talking about your basic and elementary achievements is akin to pretension. In fact, other people don't ask you to stay humble, they want you to humble yourself and then laugh at you. For them, you have no emotions, pain, sadness, you are still strong. You no longer have a private life, everyone scrutinizes your every move. If you don't share money with those around you, then you are a cheapskate. No one ever gives you anything, gifts, it's just you who gives them to others. Since it is estimated that you already have everything, and that you are already rich, why give yourself gifts? When you solicit a person for a service, very quickly, the normal price triples, when we know that you are the client. People resent you, even for what you don't know. Your loved ones are angry with you, because they believe that you have done nothing to deserve this place. Sometimes, some friends detach from you, those who wished you success, but in the end, when you work hard to strive for this success, directly, they are no longer there. You are starting to be wrong to succeed. People want to take advantage of you. Everyone wants to rob you, because everyone thinks, anyway, he has a lot of money, even if I just take this amount, it does not change what he already has. Everyone thinks that if you have a driver, driving a new car, Then you can't have 5,000 FCFA problems. While sometimes you solicit to put the fuel, people see the new vehicles of your companies circulating in the city, and say to themselves, "You see, Claudel is too rich, we have to scratch him." Others calculate your goods more than you, and even begin to share what you have. Other people resent you, to the point of being ready to poison you, if they have the chance. Some try to trap you, to push you to the fault, and finally bring down your castle. You become the president of all the tontines that you eat every week. As soon as there is the slightest affair in your environment, even if you have nothing to do with it, everyone tries to make connections to justify that you are a thug, a scammer, a crook. Speaking of scammer, it's a vocabulary that you start to integrate deep into your genes, because for most people, your money is not clean. You are a sectary. The proof you are not religious is the proof that you are a follower of magic cults to earn money. You have to pay attention to where you eat, where you go, who you hang out with, who you work with. You have to control everything you say, what people think of what you say, what you don't say, not what you intend to say, what they will think of what you intend to say. You have to pay so much attention to everything that you can become paranoid very quickly. This is the reason why some isolate themselves, and this too is a reaction, which is not different from a prison in which you lock yourself up, because you have the impression that no one understands you. When you talk about projects and you pronounce numbers, everyone thinks that you are snubbing them, that you are bragging. You go to a fancy restaurant once a month to treat yourself, because you work from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. As long as you pay a bill of $750, your relatives say, "You see, hasn't he become rich? He now eats at $750 in chic restaurants." In fact, sometimes you just have to be radical to push people away, because you can't take it anymore. Women approach you, woo you, some trap you, sexpionage obliges. And if you fall into this ambush, you can lose everything. Sometimes, even in your family, you are treated with everything. I could explain so much how sometimes, even with a lot of money, you can feel bad in your flesh. But I'll stop there. It's true. This money takes you away from need, allows you to heal yourself, to do incredible things, to initiate crazy projects. So, I don't regret the life I lead, it is exceptional. But I was not prepared to live under so much pressure, to be permanently slandered, just because you decided to dare, to be true, and to give it your all, sell your bed, stop crying, to change your destiny. To all who are in this process, know that wealth is much more difficult to manage than poverty, but it is better, since it keeps you away from many vices and evils. It also creates other evils, and you must prepare to deal with them. Prepare yourself before striving for wealth, otherwise, this wealth will destroy you.